I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
Irving with it. Picked up by Rivers. Smith kicks to Irving. The shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. They start a long road journey there. That'll be the first of a 7-game road trip.
And you love the concentration. It's hit, but stays with the play.
They showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Here's Rivers. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Crawford, no luck. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with this. And the dunk by James.
Nice finish. There to give him the lead. I wouldn't be surprised to see him, maybe get a few more of those down the stretch.
And the Clippers making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet. And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the rim. Make him earn it at the line.
No good on the second free throw. Cavaliers leading. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. Now here's Rivers. He has 5. Stolen by Thompson. James wide open, and that's not going to go. And as we finish
next Monday.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Marion. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's James Jones, and it's Thompson in at the 5. Now here's Jones. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Bullseye! Dellavedova's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Cavs. Paul for 3. There's the dish to Barnes. Takes the 3. That dropped. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 9 points for Barnes.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Now here's Marion. Here's Dellavedova. And Shumpert kicks to Jones. Goes up on the wing, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
That's a 2 from Paul. Paul missing again.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Shumpert slams it in.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Paul's shot is off.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start bearing some.
Wait, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Timeout call the Cavaliers.
You know, it's interesting to look at the relationship between Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Blake, the unquestioned top dog until CP3 arrived 3 seasons ago, and Paul, of course, such a vocal leader. I think it's taken them some time to find the balance in that dynamic.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And Griffin, you know, not quite as outspoken, doesn't get into teammates like Chris Paul does, but he is becoming more of a vocal leader, and that's a process, guys. It doesn't happen right away. He may focus more on encouragement rather than giving marching orders like CP3, but he is embracing that leadership role, which is a good sign.
Out to Shumpert. Fires from deep. Outside, Jones. Here's Dellavedova, defended by Paul, and it's Dellavedova missing. And Dak Rivers said coming in, one of his goals was to help Griffin really solidify his standing as one of the league superstars along with CP3, with the emphasis certainly on defense.
Well, and I think Doc has accomplished that, and Griffin has accomplished that. He's gotten much better in terms of his offensive weapons, his defensive awareness, just his command of a double team when he sees that. Griffin has become a true superstar, no doubt about it.
Dellavedova, they get it again. Kicks it out to Jones. Cleveland moving the ball around. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Now here's Paul. Redick with the bucket. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
One step ahead of the defense. Fired that pass for the assist.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
For the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Smith for 3. And he gets it to go.
He's really looking to stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have. Still letting it fly from long range. I love the aggressiveness.
Paul outside. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
They get it back. Out to Smith. Second shot opportunity. LeBron outside, back to Love. Outside Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love. Got 3 assists now in this one.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Paul for 3. Some solid defense. There from Irving.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
What a beautiful play inside, using that height advantage. Just lay the the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
Here's Mozgov. Releases. Rejected by Irving. Here's the break. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Ball with the three. Knocks down the trifecta.
Wow, this fourth quarter has just been tremendous for them from deep.
Yeah, they're locked in and putting up a ton of points from outside.
Here's Irving. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second.
Well, Irving has simply been great.
At the line.
He has 17 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
They're still right in this thing, but missing the free throws keeps them in a 2-possession deficit.
19 seconds on the shot clock. 19.
Griffin with the steal. And that's an intentional foul.
LeBron James. That's his second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to
line for
miss.
your Clippers, Blake Griffin.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. One-on-one here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Pass to LeBron, and stolen by Barnes. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for misses at the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Man, you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool on the line and polish it off.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're losing by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, there's a little bit of time here to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul can make things interesting.
Very much so. Either way you cut it, they're going to need a pair of threes and some help at the other end as well.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kyrie Irving. That's his fourth.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And Cleveland making a change here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And they go to the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
He hits both from the stripe. Six seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Rivers, and that falls.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.